I want to make it clear that I'm not here to bash Miss Halle Bailey, honey. I love the Little Mermaid, okay? I just want to point out a very important lesson for you ladies about relationships, okay? I also just want to say that this doesn't take away from a guy being toxic. You can say DDG is whatever name you want to call him, okay? I'm not saying that he's not. But as women, we have to handle our side of things properly, okay? So that we can avoid men like DDG or listen, avoid bringing out the DDG in the men that we are dating, okay? Because everybody has a dark side. And the more you understand human nature, you'll understand that certain types of people can bring that out in us, okay? And that doesn't make the victim not a victim. This is just us handling our side properly, okay? Just like, if you didn't want to get mauled by a bear, you wouldn't go into the woods dripping in honey, okay? Do bears eat honey? I don't know, I guess. All right, so now here's the evidence, okay? Now, Halle Bailey has said in her videos that as a girlfriend, that she is jealous, territorial, and that she has anxious attachment style. Okay? If you don't know what anxious attachment style is, it's when you're extra clingy and needy, calling, texting, looking, lurking. She's also made the statement before that, quote, if that was your man, that will always be your man, end quote. Okay. Another thing that she said in the court documents was that all while DDG was doing the most in making her life hard, okay, that she was still trying to accommodate him and arrange everything to make it easy for him, okay? So she's a pick me, okay? Bottom line, okay? Sorry, Halle girl. You're a pick me, honey, all right? Which is a shame because she's so gorgeous. She doesn't have to be a pick me. No woman has to be a pick me, okay? If you ladies don't know what a pick me is, it's pretty much a woman who chases the man, okay? Which is a sin and a shame, honey. Go watch my video, Are You a Pick Me? Okay, for the full description, okay? I'll link it at the end of the video, all right? Halle also said that DDG has never supported their child financially. Now, this is what I want you ladies to understand about relationship dynamics, okay? When you're a pick me and you're chasing a man, honey, you're the man. You become the man. You become the man. Okay? So he's not going to provide for you. He's not going to protect you. He's only going to use you because you're the one who's chasing. You've stepped into the masculine role, so that places him in the feminine. Okay? He thinks that you like him more than he likes you, which is a complete turnoff to a man. Okay? He would actually even prefer if it was the other way around. He would actually prefer to like you more than you like him. Okay? Because men like to chase. This is in their nature. It is in their DNA. Okay? So he thinks that you are dumb Okay? And he thinks that you're dumb because you don't know your value. And you don't know that you're supposed to be on a pedestal. Okay? And you don't know that if you were in your feminine energy, that he would be worshiping you and proud to do it. And if you were in your feminine energy, that he would be providing and protecting and problem solving for you. Okay? And since you don't know that, he looks at you as low value. Okay? And when you're low value in a man's eyes, he's just going to disrespect you and use you and play games and treat you whatever kind of way because he knows that you're not the one. Okay? The one that he would pedestalize, the one that he would be attracted to, the one that he would be pursuing, the one that turns him on, thinks very highly of herself and would never allow any of that for 1 second. That's why so many women ask, well, why do men like B words? Okay. Because that B word is not going to put up with his crap. Okay. Because that B word thinks very highly of herself. Because that B word has boundaries and standards that he has to meet, or she's going to walk right up out of his life quick. Because that B word is going to sit up on her pedestal and she's not coming down for nobody. All right. That's what men like. They don't want a doormat that they can just run over and treat any kind of way. In no reality is that attractive to a man. Okay. The minute he sees that you are willing to put him or the relationship over yourself, he's going to start disrespecting you. And if you were always that way from the beginning, he never respected you. And remember, men value respect over love. DDG and Halle's relationship was never going to work. Okay? When you're a pick me, your relationships never work. Okay? Because it goes against nature. Okay? That's why you're never supposed to chase a man. So many women will say, oh, it's 2029. Oh, it's 2035. It doesn't matter. Okay? It's not natural. Okay? What you're doing, okay, is you open the door up for abusers and manipulators. Because what you're telling them through your behavior is that you don't know your value. You're telling them that you don't know that you're special, that you don't know that you're the best thing since sliced bread, okay? That you don't know that you're a goddess. This is how men see you. But I'm going to tell you something. A man is not going to see you higher than you see yourself once they get to know you, okay? And no one really is, okay? That's just human nature, okay? The man that wants to be with you wants you to think very highly of yourself. Who you are is a reflection of him. And he wants you to think that you're all that. Okay? You're the prize for him. Okay? He wants to feel like he has a prize. Okay? The higher you think of yourself, that's the better he's going to treat you. I promise you that. I promise you. Masculine men want that. They like that. Okay? That's what so many women don't understand. So when you go into a relationship as a pick me, it's just like blood to a shark, honey. You're not gonna make it out there. Okay? You're not gonna make it. A lot of women don't understand femininity on this level. Okay? While Halle is very feminine in her demeanor, she doesn't truly embody what it is to be a feminine woman. Okay? When you're chasing behind a man, honey, they think that you're trash for doing that. Okay? And they will treat you exactly like that. Okay? Sorry to say it that way, but I want you ladies to wake up. Okay? Wake up. You deserve better. Stop forfeiting your feminine privilege just to go out here and be exactly what the man don't like and get treated bad. It doesn't make sense. Okay? I am the Goddess Bliss. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Watch the Feminine Power and Privilege series, okay? Until next time, ladies. And remember, always choose Goddess.